Hi YouTube, it's your girl Ash, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm here with an exciting book review. This is probably my third favorite book of the year, and that is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. This book follows 16-year-old gay and not so openly out Simon Spires, who is having an email corresponding relationship with a boy nicknamed Blue who also goes to his school. And one day, while Simon is looking at the correspondence on the computer in school, he forgets to sign out, and Martin, who has class with him, signs into it and finds the emails. He takes screenshots and uses the screenshots to blackmail Simon into helping him get close to Abby, who he has a crush on, who is one of Simon's best friends. And that's most of the book. I gotta say, that's most of the book without spoiling it. I gotta say that I love this book. Pretty sure I said that by saying it's probably in my top three. I read this book in 2 days. It is 303 pages. It is also told in emails, as in the emails that Simon and Blue share, like just a sneak peek, but not too much. Um, at first, reading the book, I really thought that Becky Albertalli was not going to tell us who Blue was. I had a list in my head. I was going through the list as she mentioned, like as she put in the next email something else about Blue. I was checking people out, adding people. At one point in time, I thought I knew who Blue was. Then she switched it up in her email, in the emails, and I was like, no, that's not Blue. I was halfway through. Well, more than halfway. I had like probably about that much left. And I was like, she still has not told us who Blue was. I was I was getting hot, I'm not gonna lie, because after this book was so hyped up on BookTube, as was Aristotle and Dante Discovered the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alari Signs. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. And that book was so hyped up on YouTube, and nothing happened for me. I hated it because it was like we got to the end, and literally like 3 or 4 pages to the end, they're like, okay, we're gonna date, and the book was over. So I thought she was gonna do that to us. I thought we were only gonna focus on Simon helping Martin get with Abby. We were never gonna find out who Blue was. So I was getting kind of frustrated towards the end, but then we got to the scene. It was very cute. We found out who Blue was. He was on my list of suspects. I was very excited about it. And we also got to see a little bit of Blue now that we know his name and Simon's relationship. I love that because, like I said, that's what was lacking from Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. And I gotta say, all around, this is a 5 out of 5. I think it is going to be a quick read. Anybody looking for a quick read, like maybe you got your Goodreads number of books, and we are towards the end of the year now, and you want to accomplish it, I would say that this is a very quick read, but it has substance. That's why it's won all of these awards and got these great blurbs on the back, from Andrew Smith and Jennifer Niven, who's the author of All the Bright Places. And everything that was said about this book, positive, is true. One thing I will say though is that there is a lot of the F word. Simon does drop the F word a lot in this book. So if you are someone who does not want to read vulgar language, that may be a drawback to you. But I feel like Becky Albertalli was very truthful in that aspect of the book, because Come on now. I hate when you see YAs and everybody is like this perfect angel. There's no sex, no drugs, no alcohol, no cussing. It's like, really, authors, where did y'all find these people? Outer space? Because teens do cuss, they do have sex. We've seen that from the teen birth rate. Um, and teens are wild. I hate when YAs are not very unrealistic. They're not very realistic. Excuse me. That's one of the problems that I've had now that I'm currently reading Twilight. Is one of the problems I've had with Stephanie Myers, but I know that it's because of her religion. I think that's what was said. So that's besides the point. But I do suggest you go out and get this. I've tried to keep this as spoiler free as possible because I want everyone to read this. This is a great book. It is a great LGBT book, but at the end of the day, it's a great book about teenage life and the struggles of high school, and it was beautifully written. And my only critique is that I wish you would have did 100 pages more. I was getting to the end and not wanting to read because I did not want this book to be over. So that is my review of Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. If you liked this video, if you liked my review, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, comment, please share this video, and as always, until we meet again.